So today we're gonna be doing my nails, and we're gonna do a little story time while I do my nails. So y'all know Valentine's Day is coming up, so y'all see the Valentine's Day hair. So to go with the hair, we gotta do some nails to match the hair. And while we do that, we're gonna do a little story time off this hair. I got the little setup going on. I got my little nail set up in my room. I'm gonna start doing people nails, but I don't know when I'm gonna start doing people nails, but I know eventually I'm gonna start doing people nails because I got the whole setup and everything. So we got our ring light. Y'all own another ring light. We got this ring light. Got our stuff. I just got a new nail lamp. We're gonna test this out. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this is I'm gonna tell the stories in between me doing my nails, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing to my nails while I'm doing it. Okay, so I already filed the nails, so now I got my brush and my monomer. So while I put the acrylic on my nails, I'm gonna give y'all my first fight, my first boyfriend, and just some memories. So first we're gonna start with my first boyfriend. I remember my first boyfriend. His name was Kyrell. We used to sit at the, but it wasn't my first boyfriend. Y'all know, like when y'all was young and y'all thought that was your boyfriend, but that really wasn't your boyfriend. But he was my boyfriend. Everybody knew that was my boyfriend. Everybody in our class knew Raylan and Kyrell went together. And now that I think about it, we never broke up. We never broke up, but we was never really together. We used to sit together at the rainbow carpet, and we used to hold hands, and we used to sleep by each other during nap time. So the way you're gonna do your acrylic is you dip it or drag it on the side. And then my actual first boyfriend, I wanna say my actual first real boyfriend was freshman year. Well, what I thought was a relationship. He was a grade above me. I was in 8th grade. He was a freshman. But at the time, like when we first started dating, we was both in school together. Like I thought, you feel me, that when he go to high school, me and him gonna stay together. But you know, delusional. That's where all the delusion started. First of all, that's why I am the way I am today. That's where everything started. We stayed together while he was in high school and through the summer. We stayed together for like a cool, I wanna say like 3 months. At the time, I was just dumb, and I thought that, we was finna kumbaya while he was at school, and I was just gonna be just dumb. The way we broke up was so dumb. Okay, so pause. The thing you want to make sure with your acrylic is you want to make sure that you let the acrylic dry on the brush before you put it on your nails, because that's what's gonna make it strong. You dip it, you let it sit, and then once all the white disappears, then you put it on your nail. Back to my so-called boyfriend. So I was in this friend group, and the friend group, I'm not gonna say they didn't like me, but I didn't feel like they did. I had one of his friends try to talk to me to try to get me to break up with him, thinking I was gonna go. And then he broke up with me like, oh, you try to talk to my friend, blah, 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 blah. To come to find out a couple years later, they told me that it really was just all a setup for him to break up with me. Like, dude, you could have just did that. Like, you literally could have just broke up with me. I want to say my first line fighting was outside my grandma's house. It was, my grandma used to stay in Brightwood over there by Douglas Park. So we used to be over there. It was me, my sister, Valencia, Rachel. We used to just all fight outside for fun. But I feel like this one time it got super serious. Well, she wasn't even my cousin. We just been around each other for so long, so I consider her my cousin. We fighting like usual. We used to fight for fun. I feel like that's why I am the way I am now, because we used to just be out there fighting for fun. We out there fighting, end up fighting like inside this bush. So we fighting inside the bush, and I felt like when it really got serious is when she started crying while we was fighting. You ever been so mad that like you just start crying? Like, I feel like that's what happened. She was so mad that we ended up actually fighting. So she ended up crying while we fighting, and then that's when it really got serious, because I'm like, okay, she's hitting a little hard now. Ended up fighting for real. But I don't think nobody knew we was fighting for real, because we used to just be out there fighting for fun. But I feel like that time we actually was out there fighting for real. So childhood memories. I'm gonna tell y'all about this other time I was fighting. Me and my sister was fighting in the kitchen over some noodles. Like, now that we older, I can talk about this, because it's like, why was we in the kitchen fighting over noodles? So me and my sister used to share a room or whatever. So my sister, she was 5 years older than me. So I just feel like, as somebody that's 5 years older than me, so like say you 15, I'm 10. Why are you arguing with me? I'm 10 and you 15. So she used to be in there playing on the PlayStation, and I cook her some noodles while she was playing the PlayStation. Okay, cool. And we like take turns. Like she'll play Sims, I go cook the noodles, and then sometimes she would let me play, but most of the time I would just have to watch her play, and then I have to play like when she didn't want to play. We both like, are we hungry? She was like, you gonna cook me some noodles? I was like, no. But I wanted some noodles too. So we like, okay, we just gonna until she get done playing, and then we both gonna go in there and cook some noodles. Okay, cool. So she get done playing the game, and me and her both go in the kitchen at the same time to make some noodles. Okay, we in there, everything cool. We making noodles, everything just fine. So my mama in her room, you feel me? I don't know when everything went left. Like me and her just in there cooking noodles, talking, laughing. I put my noodles in a bowl, put the water in there. She put her noodles in a bowl, put water in there. Okay, we got one microwave. So I go to put my noodles in there, and I think she tried to put her noodles in there at the same time I put my noodles in there. Ended up arguing because in my head, still to this day, I don't feel like I was in the wrong. Me and her probably still get into the fight over the same thing today because I don't feel like I was in the wrong. Put my noodles in the microwave, and she go to put her noodles in the microwave at the same time I'm about to put my noodles in the microwave. So we get to arguing because in my head, I'm not finna wait 10 minutes for some noodles. Because y'all know, I don't know what y'all cook y'all noodles on, but I cook my noodles on 5. Like any other, like there's no other number. Like if you put your noodles on 3, you nasty. If you put your noodles on anything over 5, them is just some real soft noodles and there's something wrong with you. I go to put my noodles in there and she like, what you doing? Like you gotta think like older sister, she thinks she running stuff, you feel me? She go to put her noodles in there, and I go to put my noodles in there at the exact same time. So she like, what you doing? I'm like, what you mean? And she like, I'm finna put my noodles in there. I'm like, I'm putting my noodles in there first. And she like, no, I'm putting my noodles in there first. So we in there like full blown arguing over who gets to put their noodles in the microwave first. I don't know where it got to the point. I really felt like she swung on me, but we was in there full arguing, full fighting. Like I'm talking fist fighting in the kitchen over noodles. If it was my idea to make the noodles, why would you put your noodles in there first? Feel me? So now I gotta wait for your noodles to cook. That's a whole 5 minutes. And then now I gotta wait a whole 5 minutes for my noodles to cook. So I'm finna be in here waiting 10 minutes just for some noodles when you finna put yours in there first. When it was my idea, so I feel like I should have put my, y'all can tell I don't feel like I'm in the wrong. I feel like I'm in the right because it was my idea to make the noodles, so why would I go second? We in there fighting, like on the floor fighting. My mama come in there, she said, are y'all serious? In here fighting over some noodles? Yes, we are in here dead serious over here full thumping over some noodles. Because she knows she could have waited 10 minutes to cook her some noodles. Like, girl, it was never that deep. And I know when she watched this video, she gonna text me and be like, it was that deep. But it was never that deep for us to be in the kitchen fighting over some noodles. So the bus rode past. So the school we went to 56. So the school we went to, I don't know when we got out, but I don't know why we didn't go to school this day or something. Actually, I don't think it was our school bus. So it was snow. I remember it was snowing. And me, Valencia, Rachel, and my sister was outside playing in the snow. Like just some normal kid stuff. We playing in the snow and we see the bus about to ride past. I think it was my sister. My sister like, y'all, somebody throw a snowball at the school bus. We like, bet. Like, you want us to, man, we finna wet. So, we felt like I threw it, but it might have been Rachel. She threw it at the school bus. It hit the window. So, the bus driver kept going. Like, we threw the snowball, the bus driver kept going. So, the bus driver circled around and came back to the house and yelled at us. We got in trouble. Like, she finna call the police. After being bad. Because why would you tell us to throw that snowball at that school bus? I guess, like, if you do something to a school bus, I don't know what it is. I guess it's against the law to throw something at school bus. So now we're going to wait for the acrylic to really mold. While this hand is molding, I'm going to do this hand to get this hand out the way. And then we're going to start another story time. Okay, so I already filed my nails. Now I'm gonna buff it, and then we're gonna do the color. And then after we do the color, I'm gonna do some foil, and we're gonna do the design, and then we're gonna be done. So now we're gonna take our base coat and we're gonna do polish. And while I do polish, I'm gonna tell y'all the time I caught my boyfriend cheating and my most embarrassing story. So we're gonna start with the most embarrassing story I have. Well, it was embarrassing at the time. It's not embarrassing now, but my 9th birthday, it was me, my friends, my mama, and my sister. We went to this bowling alley, but at the time, I didn't really know how to bowl. I knew how to bowl, but I didn't know how to bowl like really good. So we was bowling, and everybody was winning, and I was losing. So my mama had showed me how to bowl because I was bowling with like the thing that you roll down. I was bowling with that. So my mama was like, you want me to teach you how to bowl, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah. So it's my turn. So we go up there with me. So she like get me in the stand. She like show me how to do the stance. I do the stance, and then I roll the ball, and I miss again. So this time she like stand behind me and like roll the ball with me. Then she rolled the ball with me. Y'all know like when y'all go to the bowling alley, like where you roll the ball down, it's like real slippery. So I guess she like stepped on it, like the slippery part. So yeah, her fall. On my birthday, we fall. When you roll the ball at, we fall. And she like, the way she made me fall, she fell on top of me and I like did the splits. First of all, I still don't know how to do the splits. I didn't know how to do the splits when I was younger. So it ended up falling on me and we doing the splits. It wasn't the splits, but like my legs was like, I don't even know how to explain it. And she was like, girl, get up. So it really did hurt. Like she didn't think it hurt, but it hurt. So she fell on me. We tried to like hurry up, get up fast. Cause y'all think it's my birthday. First of all, I hope that nobody see it. Everybody definitely saw it. When you go bowl, like everybody go watch you bowl. Like, it was loud, like it was a loud bang. Like, I'm limping, but anyway, let's get into this story time on how I caught his boyfriend cheating. So basically, okay, so for the basic, we're gonna put it on 90 seconds to drive twice. This boy, we was together, I wanna say it was like 2 years ago. Actually, I really think it was last year. At the time, I was expelled from school, so like I didn't go to school. But in the first place, he never went to my school. He went to this other school. I'm not gonna say what school he went to, but he went to this other school. We texting, we FaceTime, and blah, blah, blah. We never really see each other. His birthday coming up. From the school he was coming from, I should have known that I was not his only girlfriend. It's his birthday coming up. I'm like, what we gonna do for your birthday? And I'm like, okay, we're gonna do a date, blah, blah, blah. His birthday coming up, but at the time, he was working at, I can't say where he's working at because it's gonna be so obvious who it is. He was working at this place. He was like, I gotta work, so, but the job he worked, like I could come up there and like it'd be cool. So he's like, I gotta work on my birthday and people at my job want to celebrate with me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. So he had me come up to his job. So he was like, okay, you was gonna come up to my job, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. So the day his birthday come, let me see. I think my base said it said. The way we finna do this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just freestyle, I ain't gonna tell y'all. I know I want this one to have a foil on it. And it needs to be like a design. So his birthday come up, meet me at my job. I was like, cool. Okay. I'm meeting at his job. It's gonna be kumbaya cool. But when we get there, like I could already tell he acting a little off. Okay. We get to the job. I'm not really letting him have fun. Like, it's your birthday, you feel me? Go be cool, go talk to your peoples or whatever. So I'm just chilling. So we there for like a cool, I want to say we was at his job for a cool 30 minutes. All of a sudden, I see him over there talking to his friends. Okay, cool. Like, I don't be tripping. Like, you talking to your friends, go talk to your friends, go be with your friends, you feel me? It's your birthday, nigga. Like, you feel me? It's your birthday. Y'all, I'm gonna do this, my pinky finger pink. I hope it's the same pink as my hair. But, so he talking to his friends, cool. Come up to me, he like, my sister in the hospital. I said, what? My sister in the hospital, yeah, I just found out she had to go to the, you can tell it was a lie. At the same time, I didn't want to think, oh, it's a lie because, you feel me? I don't think nobody finna lie about their sister going to the hospital. Niggas. Like, boy, he lied about his sister going to the hospital. So So he like, yeah, my sister in the hospital, blah, blah, blah. I'm finna go to the hospital, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm finna go home, blah, 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 blah. Go home. Like 2 days go by, me and him still cool, everything's still cool by y'all. He like, I'm sorry that happened, blah, 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 blah. Lying. So I had this friend, but when I'm in a situation or something, I post it on my close friends. So I posted it on my close friends. I posted me and him. I had somebody's cousin on there. At the time, me and the girl was not friends, but I was friends with her cousin. But I had her cousin on my close friends. So I posted him, and I think she screenshotted it and sent it to other girlfriend. Because at the time, he was messing with me and he was messing with somebody else. But I didn't know he was messing with somebody else. So then her cousin took a screenshot of it, sent it to her. But then the girl texted me. The girl was like, hey, I don't know if you talked to so-and-so. But I saw the message, but I didn't click it. I just knew. I would be somebody coming to you as a woman, like, she texted, she was like, I don't know if you talked to so-and-so, but I just wanted to let you know. But the way she did it, it was real cool. Like, she wasn't on a, yeah, me and him, boom, blah, blah, blah. It was cool. She was like, yeah, me and so-and-so, and off and on for so-and-so. I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I was with him on his birthday. Pause. I was with him on his birthday. Like, I was with him on his birthday. How was you with him on his birthday? She was like, I was at his job. Like, I was at his job, and then he lied and said his sister was going to the hospital so she could come. Like, it was eventful. So she was like, yeah, I was at his job. I was like, how was you at his job if I was at his job? She was like, yeah, I was at his job. So I was like, when did you come? She was like, he didn't have me come till like a little bit later. He was waiting until I left to have her come. So I was like, oh really, blah, 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 blah. So me and her just talking it out, like on some mature stuff. Like, I'm not gonna argue with him when he was, you feel me? So I guess he thought he was slicker than water. No. So I'm gonna do a second coat of all the colors because this nail polish is really running out. Anyway, back to the story. So, okay. Like, when, I don't know what y'all do when somebody comes to you as a woman. I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, what? Like, you be in shock for a cool minute. And I was just thrown off at the fact that, you feel me, you had me come to your job, lie, and had me leave so you could bring somebody else to your job. Like, first of all, player, and I give you your props, because that was, you feel me, in the right mind. Who was going to lie about their sister going to the hospital? He really lied and said his sister was going to the hospital. And I believed him because I'm not messed up in the head. Because, be for real, if somebody came to you and was like, oh, yeah, my sister in the hospital, you're going to be like, you lying. Like, you can't even say that because what if she really is in the hospital? You feel me? That was that. Okay, so while the nails is drying, so on the pink nail, I'm going to do white designs. And then on the white nail, I'm going to do pink designs. Okay, so the way I do the designs is you take this and you take a real tiny brush and you put it in the paint. Like lines from like side to side on the white nail. Cure that, and then after that's done curing, we're going to put white on the pink nail. I'll probably do a heart. I'm not going to put I love you because that's too long. And so I forgot to finish the video, but it's the next day. I finished the other hand. Y'all see it. This hand, it got a little D on it for my Valentine. That one's sparkly. This one got some angel numbers. Y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share this motherfucker, and yeah.